Hey, we back at it with Thailand. We still got spots left, and we in our comfort wear because that's what vacation is to us.
So let's get to it. So we're going to tell you about a little bit what we're going to be doing, all right? We're going to be staying in Koh Samui, and this is where we'll be having our first night, so get ready.
Day 2, we're going to be island hopping, snorkeling, kayaking, all on Dragon Island. Come on, man.
And no, it ain't no dragons there.
It's not Game of Thrones.
Stop that. All right, day 3, going to take a ferry to another island and explore, and we're going to have a Thai cooking class, and this is where we'll be staying, all right? We're going to make yellow curry, red curry, green curry. Ain't no Steph Curry, though.
Nope.
All right.
On day 4, we taking a long tail boat, not a short tail boat, to
Yeah.
Bottle Beach, where we'll be taking a jungle hike with spectacular views. And when I say spectacular, I ain't talking Pretty Ricky.
And day 5, guess what we'll be doing? Chilling. Relaxing. Probably gonna have a little fireside talk with us too, and you can get to know us, talk to us, whatever you want to ask us, man. It's all fam, it's all love.
And guess what? On day 6, you're gonna have time to chill, explore some more, and then we're gonna have a farewell dinner because we gotta get up out there at some time.
Gotta get up out of there. And day 7, guess what we gonna do? Fly out, because when I fly,
You fly.
we fly together. And then we're going to conclude that trip to Thailand. So get your spots now if you want to come with us, because it's that time. Don't waste no more time. Secure your spots and let's go.
And as an old school rapper would say, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I'm Jayne Doh, and this is how I started ball busting. So, one day I'm at home on Facebook trolling. This is how long ago it was. I'm trolling. I like comment on people's shit. I talk shit to them just to see reactions. I get a DM from somebody. Didn't know this guy. He's like, oh, have you ever kicked somebody in the balls? I'm like, yeah. He said, tell me about it. I'm an internet troll. So I was like, I'm gonna go in and tell him. I was like, yeah, I fucked this guy up in 7th grade. He stole my Skittles and I kicked him in his balls and took him back. He's like, great, I have a job for you. I'm a hustler, so I go to the job. He has me meet him at a park. All of this is not advised to do because you should not meet strange men at parks that want you to kick them in the balls. So I get there and he has a script and he's like, have you ever done acting? And I'm like, sure. So I'm reading the script and it was like, oh, hey, I'm walking down the street. I'm having a good day. And then this guy comes up and he's like, hey, excuse me, I want to take you to lunch. And he touches my shoulder and I turn around and knee him in the balls. Very unrealistic, very stupid, but the point was just to get the ball knee. So I do it and he's like, can you do it again harder? And I'm like, yeah, we're in Beverly Hills, okay? By the way, at the park across the street from Rodeo Drive. I need him again. And he was like, can you do it harder? And I was like, are you sure you want me to do it as hard as I can? He's like, yes, please. I hit this man so hard. I heard it was like a little pop, like. Oh. And it was so funny because he just fell on the floor crying, like. And then afterwards, you know what he did? He was like, you're hired.
Hired.
I said, perfect. So he has me meet him at this studio downtown the next day. Paid me $100 an hour. This is before I realized how much money I could make. $100 an hour to ball bust him, but using these really terrible scripts, okay? I need him in the balls probably like 40, 50 times. And it was hilarious. Like, I had sweat stains under my shirts. It was so funny. So he uploads the videos to a website. Now, I thought that it was just a little movie, or I don't know what it was. I just know I was making $100 an hour. So I did it. I get the link and I show my grandma because I was really excited. I was like, Grandma, I just did this comedy movie. You want to watch it with me? It's the first time. She was like, yeah, I'm so proud of you. And I was like, thank you, Grandma. So we sit down. My grandpa's coming in the house. So I paused and I was like, Grandpa, come in here. Like, come watch this movie I just did. And it's online now. He's like, great. So I clicked the link, right? And it looked a little kinky. Like, it was a little kinky. So I just pushed play, right? I noticed that I had a free promo code that the owner of the site gave me, but this shit was $89 to view. It was a 7-minute long movie, right? So I look at it, had that cheesy like 70s porn music playing in the background, and then you just see me in my really terrible looking high heels, and the camera goes up and then highlights on my knee and zooms in real big. And I was like, okay? And then it's just boom, boom, boom. I'm kneeing him, slow motion shots, all that. At the end, I'm cracking up laughing. I look behind me, and my grandma and my grandpa are both looking kind of horrified at what they just saw.
As they should.
At the time, I didn't know that this was a fetish, okay? So, but apparently they did. So she was like, that was good, good job. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do some more. The guy called me, he said that he wants me to shoot a few more. She's like, are you sure you wanna do that? Yes, Grandma, he's paying me $100 an hour. She said, go get that money, girl.
Go get it, girl.
So I went. And if y'all know Evelina, y'all know. She said it. So my ass goes, I start shooting again. Now at this point, I talked to the dude like, hey, you paid me $100 an hour, but it costs $89 to view this video. Can you pay me more? He said, well, I'll give you a day rate. So by my second shoot, I already upped it to $250 an hour, right? And he paid it easily. So I should have known something was wrong with this, because like, who's just gonna pay somebody $250 that easy? Well, I did it, and then I start getting all these weird ass messages on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. I shut my Facebook down. I shut all my social media down for a while, kept deleting them because people were like commenting on my pictures saying, ooh, I wish you would just step on my balls real quick. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's ballsy of them.
Yeah, very ballsy. Every time I post a picture that has my knees in it, my feet, anything, if my hands are a little bit closed, they just go wild, right? And they were like, I really want you to just hurt me. So I ended up with a stalker, right? This stalker.
This story is wild.
It's fucking crazy. Like this stalker, he actually went online and was looking for cameraman positions for the company that I used to shoot for. And he waited until they needed a camera guy, okay? This dude then gets on set and then offers to take the place of the guy I was ball busting. And he was like, I could take some. And I was like, are you sure? You need to sign some waivers. He's sitting next to me, his hands are all clammy, and he's just like shaking.
My precious.
And he's like, can I take a picture with you? And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This dude was a fan of mine, snuck on set. I was like, yo. Then he starts harassing me and all this stuff. I had to do a background check, file a report against him and all that. It was crazy. So I decided to take a break. Well, me taking a break exposed all my fans because people in Australia, Europe, Africa, a lot of black people do like ball busting too. They were just like hitting me up and telling me, we really want more movies. We want to see more. We want to see more. So then the owner of the site hits me too. I'm like, bruh, I need $2,000 to show up. And I need you to pay me $1,000 an hour. We can get this shit done in 2 hours if you want to, but I need 2 bands to show up because this shit is wild. He happily paid it. I was like, okay, like this lit. So other websites start hitting me up. Man, I was just I made so much money. It was hard to stop. It was almost like I never had to try crack. Like all I had to do was ball bust because I felt so like energized. I felt so good inside. I felt happy. I was proud of myself. I felt like empowered. But all of those men, they looked like real dirty to me. I don't know. This just was not attractive. They were just like little bitches to me. And I thought it was funny. So I'm dating somebody at the time. Dude, we're in the middle of the woo-wham, right? And he was like, I really want you to just knee me in my balls. And I was like, you just being freaky, right? And he was like, no, like do it. I never did it to somebody I was dating. So I like tried, and the way that he reacted and how much he loved it, I ran. Like I took a shower, I left, I put his key under the doormat, I blocked his number, I took off, I left. I cannot date anybody into this, but I have a good time doing it, so. Yeah,
so you don't mix business with pleasure, basically.
No.
When it comes to your ball busting.
No, not at all.
Okay.
It's like, even if somebody were to walk up to me in the street and try assaulting me, I would not hit them in the balls unless they paid me. Like, I know how much money I can make from this shit. So, like, you could try to piss me off or scare me, like, I'm not gonna hit you in the balls.
Don't you think that's a little hypocritical?
Man, let me tell you something. I did this video where I played a game with a guy called Rock, Paper, Balls. And every time I won, I got to hit him in the balls with something different, right? So I brought these toys. I had a metal baseball bat. Like, I fucked him up.
What else?
Yes. No, I did. No, metal baseball bat, spike heels. You know what it is? Okay, girls have their wands, right? That, you know, we play on ourselves and we desensitize ourselves. But like when you first discover your pussy, you could like barely touch it with your finger and you're gonna come all over the place. But after a while, you need like this big machine. So dudes are the same way. If you play with your balls every time you're having sex, they get desensitized. So eventually, you need Jayne Doh to come and knee you on the balls.
Leave them desensitized.
I done had my balls played with for some years.
Leave them desensitized.
You know, she came back out of retirement. Jordan came back with the 4-5. She came back with the knee high.
Literally.
You kicking me in my balls ain't gonna wake me up.
Yeah,
make me throw up.
No. One of my biggest fans is actually a biology professor in Australia. He emails all the time.
So he likes to be kicked down under.
Yes. Yes. He pays me for FaceTimes all the time. I don't do shit in the FaceTimes. I just be like talking.
What's the email consist of? Is it like, hey, I miss you and your knees?
100 questions. Like, when are you shooting again? What websites do I need to contact anyone to request you? Is there a reason why you're not responding? If you're not gonna shoot anytime soon, can you answer these 35 questions? And they'll be like weird, like, what kind of pants did you wear today? Do you shave your knees? When's the last time you need somebody? Were you angry? Tell me a funny story about balls. Why do you think it's funny? Like, and I'm like, why would I answer this email?
So let me ask you this. At what point did you know you would, basically this is porn at some point?
Oh. I realized it was porn because when I was ball busting one of the actors one day, I was like, oh my God, I don't know if this is real or not, but his dick got hard. It got hard. And I know he came. I know he definitely busted in his shorts. I know it because he said he had to pee. And then I was like, go pee. And he was like, no, it's okay, we can keep going. And I'm like, no, I should not keep ball busting when you have to pee. He's like, no, my bladder's up here, it's fine. And then all of a sudden he peed in his pants. So I'm like, this nigga definitely didn't pee.
Hard.
No, like it's like a thing. Like he got hard and
Some people into pain. So.
I don't know. I didn't touch him at all. And I never do anything with skin-to-skin contact, and I always wear clothes. I'll show up just like this. I don't let them take their pants off or nothing, and they pay. I can't name companies, but there's some big-ass companies that I know everybody got their apps on their phones that the CEO used to fly me up to shoot personal videos. Ball busting, only ball busting.
I will never.
In leggings.
I'll never stand in front of you face on just in case you get triggered.
I promise you, you have to pay me a lot of money. Like, I'm not, and you have to make an appointment because like I'm not gonna exert that type of energy for fun, like, or free.
So are you still doing this or you retired from ball busting?
Okay, so I retired and then I came back and retired. Right now, I'm in search of somebody per se, but not in search. I don't want nobody coming to look for me. I'm not hiring nobody. It's just if I find somebody that I can ball bust for more videos, then I'm gonna come back with a vengeance. I can make your balls hurt for a fee.
No. Absolutely not.
So is there anywhere they can find you? Is there Instagram? You have an OnlyFans or anything you want to promote?
Alert.
I do. I have a Cash App, I have a Zelle, and I have an OnlyFans, and I have an Instagram.
Shout them all out.
Let me find out Dormtainment fans like they ball busted.
Yeah.
I promise you, you all know somebody who is into this.
Damn.
I promise you. It is one of the largest communities. but it's silent because people are embarrassed. Like how everyone's talking right now. I'm not saying one of y'all do, but statistics show that at least 2 of you guys are kind of curious.
That shit it hurt.
It hurt. It's not me.
I don't like pain.
The pain don't turn me on.
But I'm just saying, like 50% of men are actually, they either want to watch it, look at it, or try it. They at least want to try
Are they
it.
usually?
I want to say
the
yes,
percentage?
but I'm gonna say that they're about 30% black.
Is everybody usually rich in class, or is it be like all classes? Of
No, they're rich. At least the
They
I
gotta be
don't.
rich.
I'm
They got nothing to do.
yeah. I'm not gonna film with you if
But if
you're
they
not
can meet
paying.
the quota, that means they might have saved up their whole check, but that don't mean they're rich.
Yeah, no. Because I require a bunch of shit. Like,
Oh, you
we
like-
gotta be in a studio. I'm not coming to your house.
You do a W-9?
No. But I do have an NDA. I do have an NDA that I make them sign. But it's like, I'm not coming to your house. You have to have a studio. It has to be security that I hired. And you have to pay. And then you pay me.
Yeah.
So, nah.
This is you know.
Because these guys are, where do you mean, these Craigslist?
Hell no. I met the first one on Facebook.
So how long does the busting last? Like if you come in, you just knee until they say stop?
Well, she charged hourly.
I was like, most of the time they want me to knee them as much as possible.
For an hour at
She
least?
said
At least an hour, yeah. But it's like I
That was a
charge
5-minute gig.
I charge by the hour though, but it's like only if we're filming. So like you can't ask me to come do a private ball busting session with you. It has to be filmed. Like
But
it
how
has
many
to be a
films
set.
that never came out?
That I don't know.
I heard the drone.
What? So does he have to have a camera crew, or can he just have a tripod and a phone?
No. You have to have an actual camera. Like no.
Yeah, you can't come in there with the Nextel shirt.
No, I've had to help people rent camera equipment before.
They ask you?
Well, they've asked like, well, I don't have this type of camera, and I'm like, well, you need a camera. I can hire a camera crew, or
Oh, you got so you got the production on.
yeah.
Smart.
No, because it's a business for me. Like none of this is fun, and I'm not meeting nobody.
What's your
on the side.
LLC?
Jayne Doh Entertainment.
All right. Tell me, give me your IG, only whatever you want to promote.
Yeah, my IG is I'm Jayne Doh. IMJayneDoh. And then my OnlyFans is Jayne Doh XXX. All my links are on my page.
Oh, okay. All right.
Man, I got a story.